Jesus freak here. I'm not going to say that anything's definite. Because anything could happen. But at our current rate, I'm really hoping that we continue to make our progress and maybe at current rates we'll be able to get back to some semblance of normalcy by the 4th of July. I really hope so. It may be that some places back to normal before others. Quite plausibly, New York might be back to normal before most of the South. And, you know, I'm missing a few things about church because we opted to make some temporary changes on account of the situation. And we dropped the hymns. Really wish we hadn't, but, you know, if they said, you know, it wasn't safe to keep doing it, well, I don't agree with this decision, but I'm not in charge of making it. Last couple times I was to the supermarket, I was able, and I have actually been criticized for it, to go around unmasked. I said, look, and if you've looked at my situation, you'll notice I was actually going further than most people were. Now I'm going to make a statement here. You know, any of the precautions I took because of the situation, they weren't because I was concerned about getting COVID. And in fact, I'm still not concerned about getting it. I never was. I was concerned about others' reactions to me. This was actually reinforced the first time I went out after lockdown started last year. I had an incident with someone getting on my case because I was too close, and I think I was about 10 feet away. So I had reason why I was more concerned about other people's paranoid reactions than about actually getting COVID. And a lot of what I've done, it wasn't because I had any concern about COVID. It was because I figured that if I didn't take those precautions, I'd wind up having a lot of problems from other people who were paranoid. I know some people said, if you get the Fauci ouchie, you're saying you don't have enough faith that God will protect you. It's not about that. I didn't get it for that reason. I said, I just want this to be over. I was never concerned about getting it. The last time we had a coronavirus epidemic rip through America, to be fair, was nothing on the extent of this one. Last time it went through was like, this is just us fear-mongering. This one happened to be a little more lethal. And I said, maybe we were overdue for it. Last time we had any sort of serious epidemic on this scale was 100 years ago. Maybe we've gotten complacent. Humans in general, especially in the first world, we become too reliant on our technology to save us. People probably remember that song, Mr. Roboto by Styx. And they probably think the guy was saying machines to save our lives, machines dehumanize. That's not what he was saying. He was saying machines to save our lives. We're hooked on tech. I'll admit it. You'd think someone like me would probably be too old to be hooked on tech. I grew up with computers. I was one of the first of the generation to really grow up in front of a computer screen. I'll say it ain't what it's cracked up to be. Honestly, I think our reliance on technology has weakened us. That's not to say I'm going to be giving it up. I mean, it so happens that the technology is one thing that's been keeping me sane, or relatively sane, because we know I'm not sane. Because someone like me, I mean, I didn't ever really have too many friends to begin with. And I'd always, be, either I'd come on too strong or I'd be a bit creepy and, it'd be a problem. It was easier for me to hide behind a keyboard. That's why I am the way I am. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't get out and do much. And I'm tethered to my computer most of the time. I'm not saying it's a good thing. In fact, I'm saying it ain't. It's just the way my life panned out. I wish it could have been more normal, but it wasn't. God must have had a reason to give me this life, because I wouldn't wish it on nobody else. All I'll say is, for my situation, I'm doing really good, relatively speaking. I had a foster father who used to always say, I'm in damn good shape for the shape I'm in. I think that says a lot. Jesus freak out.